You have reached the end of the Excel tour and we just have one last area to take a look at, and that's the bottom of our spreadsheet area. Now this is really important because down here is where all of our worksheets are housed. Remember, we have a workbook, which is the entire Excel file, and then within it we have these multiple worksheets with the different spreadsheets on these tabs. Now, some things that you'd want to be able to do with these worksheets. One, definitely you want to be able to add new worksheets, and to do that, you'll just find the plus button, click on that, and when you do, you'll get a fresh new worksheet. If you take a look at the bottom, what this worksheet is called is sheet 11, and it's always going to be 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, and so on. So the first thing we definitely want to be able to do is rename this worksheet. To do that, you'll just come to the worksheet name, double click on it, and now we can see that it's highlighted and ready for our new name. Once you type in your new name, press enter, and your worksheet has been renamed. Now, I actually don't want this worksheet, so I'm going to delete it, and to delete it, I will right click on it and select delete. Now that worksheet is gone. Okay, something else that you'll want to be able to do is move your worksheets around. And you can do this by clicking on your worksheet and then holding that click and dragging it around to its new position. Now, whatever I hover over, whatever sheet I'm hovering over, it's going to drop that worksheet right before that one. So right now I'm hovering over this menu bar and ribbons worksheet. And so when I let go of this, we can see that that spreadsheet area that I had clicked is now dropped right before that. And to move it back, again, I'll just click on it, hold my click, and drag till I get it where I want it to be. Okay, what about if you want to duplicate your worksheet? Sometimes you want a worksheet that looks exactly the same as the original. You just want another copy of it. You actually have two options for this. The first option is to right-click on the worksheet that you want to duplicate, and you'll either see duplicate as an option here. In my case, I don't see it because I have a newer version of Excel, but I do have this thing called move or copy, and so I am going to select this. Now, because I had that option, I get this new window, and what's really important for me to select here is this box down here, create a copy. That makes sure that I'm not just moving the worksheet around, but I'm actually creating a copy of it. Within this box here, I need to select where I want that copy to go. Now, if I were to select, let's say, menu bar and ribbons, it's going to put that copy right before the worksheet called menu bar and ribbons. So let's give that a shot. When I press OK, we'll see that I have this spreadsheet area 2, and it looks exactly like the original one, and as expected, it's in front of this menu bar and ribbons worksheet. Your other option for duplicating worksheets is to use a keyboard shortcut. So all of my keyboard shortcut people, listen up. All you need to do is use the Control key. Now I want to, let's say, duplicate this formula bar sheet. So I'm going to press and hold Control and then click on that formula bar sheet, and we get that similar view that we had when we were moving the worksheets around. I'm going to drop it right here, and when I let go of Control and my click, I now get a duplicate of my formula bar using just holding the Control key down and moving that sheet around. Okay, lastly, you want to be able to hide your worksheets. So sometimes you have worksheets that, they just have the behind the scenes stuff and you don't really want them to be seen. So to hide a worksheet, let's say that I want to hide this formula bar 2. I will right click on it and select hide. Now it's gone away, not completely, it's not deleted, but it's just hidden. And if any point we want to bring that worksheet back so that it's not hidden anymore, I can right click on any of these worksheets and select unhide. In the box that pops up, I'll select what I want to unhide and press OK. Now it brings it right back where it was before. Lastly, down here in the corner, if I could turn your attention to this, we have the ability to zoom in and zoom out if you want your text to be a little bit bigger. I can also click on the percentage and it'll give me an option to change my magnification that way. And then lastly, we have these 3 little buttons down here, and they can definitely save you some time and some frustration. So let's say that you get a worksheet and it looks like this. Eek, what do I do with that, right? all you have to do is come down here and click on normal. Also, maybe it looks like this. Eek, what do I do? Again, we can just come back down here and click on normal. So these are some different views, but in general, we typically like to just use this normal view when we're working within our spreadsheet. Okay, that wraps up our tour. Now let's start working on getting some data into this workbook.